Hey guys, what is up? So this is my third video, as promised, the full do-it-yourself of how to plasti dip all your rims right at home. So I'm doing this on a 2011 Yukon. It has 20-inch wheels here and they're chrome. So it gives you a pretty good idea of how to plasti dip all these different wheels. So I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step process of what I have here and how I'm going to use it on this wheel. Now, initially there's two real methods of plasti dipping wheels for cars. One is that you can do it on the car, which I'm going to show you here. The other is you can take it off. It's really your preference. Both of them are really great. Both of them work. I'm just going to show you the one that's on the car just because it's a little bit easier. Just to do, in your driveway or whatever, rather than have jack stands, push them up and take the wheels off and do them individually. But both are great ways. I'm just going to show you this method on the car so you don't have to take the wheels off. So let's get started. So here I just have a bucket filled with soap and water. Not a lot of soap, just a normal car washing soap. I have a cleaner, obviously plasti dip here. Paper towels to wipe down the wheel after you wash it because you don't want any water on the wheel at all. And a garbage bag, which I'll show you what to do in just a second. So the first things first is we're going to get this wheel nice and soapy and wash it down. So really easy. Make sure you just get all the places and make sure that you come up all the way around the rim when you're washing it. Because when you plasti dip, you're going to be plasti dipping all the way up there and you don't want any dirt or loose dirt or anything like that to be sticking there. Make sure you wash it really good. Also, on another note, if you have tire shine or previously put tire shine on your wheels, make sure you wash all of that off of here, because if you don't, that tire shine is actually going to not going to bond well with the plasti dip, and it's going to start peeling within a couple of days and you'll see it. So if you have any type of tire shine, wash it off really good, because some of it will get up here and you just don't want that at all. Another great way or great thing to use to wash the wheels is alcohol, because it dries really quickly, so you don't have to wait a long time. But I'm using soap and water just as a demonstration. You can use either, it doesn't really matter at all. And once you feel like you've cleaned the wheel really good, go ahead and wipe it down with some paper towels. And let it dry a little bit. Don't rush in and just start plasti dipping, because what will happen is the water will get underneath and the plasti dip won't bond well and it'll create these huge bubbles. You just don't want those. Now for a four-wheel set, usually what I recommend is probably 3 to 4 cans of plasti dip. Doesn't matter how big your wheels are, usually just 3 to 4 cans. That's in case you mess up or something like that. So you can always go back and redo it instead of have to go back to the store and get a new couple cans. Make sure you dry, and make sure you go around this lip here. Make sure you go all the way in between with a paper towel, get right into the lip, and make sure you get it really nice and in there, because what's going to happen is the plasti dip is going to get into there, and if you didn't clean it well, it's going to start peeling up around the rim, and you definitely don't want that. Not on your new plasti dip rim. So make sure you clean it really good. And then dry it off just one more time. Make sure no water at all. You don't want any water anywhere. These are relatively easy wheels, so and once you feel like you've cleaned it really good, this is the next step. You're going to take your trash bag, and it doesn't matter what kind of trash bag it is. doesn't matter. Just any normal traditional trash bag, and you're gonna open it up. I'm gonna open it up halfway. So okay, I'll show you like this. So open up halfway like this, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your knife or scissors. I have a knife here, and you're just gonna cut it halfway. Don't cut it all the way through, just halfway. So it looks something like that. Just so when you're sliding it around the wheels, you get it nice and full all the way around. So now, to protect your brakes, this is what the bag is for. We're going to take the bag and we're actually going to start to stuff it in between any of these nice open spaces here. We're going to start to stuff it a little bit here, and we're going to continue all the way around. Make sure the whole brake mechanism, everything is really well protected. You don't want any of the plastic getting on your brakes system, because it's a rubberized material, and you just don't want any of that stuff on any of your calipers or your rotors. So make sure you really mask it off good. Also, another thing, when you're doing it, make sure it's not touching any of the part of the rim, because after you're done dipping, if it's touching part of the rim, you want to go ahead and try to take it out. It's going to be stuck right onto this lip surface here. And you don't want that, because then it'll just peel off all your hard work. So if you have done it correctly so far and feel that you've really masked off your braking system really good, and you're ready for dipping. Dipping is the same easy thing. All you gotta do is shake the can for 1 minute. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the part where I start doing this. I'm not gonna finish this wheel, this is just a demo. I'm only gonna show you the first coat on this wheel. But after, I'll tell you a little bit more about how to do the coats, and then I'll show you the finished product, which would be my current car's wheel. Alright guys, so after shaking the can for a full minute, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to start my first coat here. So now you want to get a really light dusting. You never ever want to overdo it in any section, because you just want a nice clear dusting, because that's going to be the basis for the next 4 to 5 coats that's going to come up. And as I said, this is just the first. I'm just going to show you just the first demo for the first coat, and then after that I'll tell you everything that you need to know for the rest of the 3-4 coats. It's the same process. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to watch this lip here, because this is the most important place to start from, because if you watch this lip here and get it all the way up onto the tire, it'll be easy to peel it all off the tire, and you'll get it all the way up around the lip, so you have a nice clean finish. So I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and start here. And then you can work on all the different spokes afterwards. And for the rest of the 3-4 coats that you're going to be putting on, you want to put on about, you want to wait about 8 to 10 minutes in between each coat, and put on just about the same amount. You don't want any more. Just nice even coats. Don't glob in any one area. And that's a pretty good first coat right there. And I'm going to let this dry for 8 to 10 minutes, and I'm going to start doing this for the next 3 to 4 coats. I usually put on 5 coats in total, just to be on the safe side. You can put 4, it doesn't really matter. 5 is just an extra protectant layer, it's no big deal. As you can see already, that after I've done this coat, the Plasti dip is already starting to cool down a little bit and starting to harden up, and the braking mechanism that we'd used is working really well. So I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to clean it up, and I'm going to show you a finished product, what it looks like after about 5 coats. Here we can see this is full 5 coats of Plasti dip, nice and clean after a wash, and it's just a really nice way to change the look of your car completely. And if you enjoyed my video, just like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions or concerns, just email me at dippingitup@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.